Yo, I'm not even trying to be hyped for this video, to be honest. This is not one of those videos I want to promote. This is not one of those videos I even want to make. But I feel like we started our channel with Drake and Kendrick. It's only right that we give the people what they looking for. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of I can't even talk. A lot of allegations have been coming out about Drake, like for the past few weeks after this whole hip hop beef with Drake and Kendrick. So we just wanted to react to them and give our honest opinion on each and every one, like the biggest ones that we've seen. I don't know if you guys have been in tune with what's been going on, but this is turning out to be one of the biggest hip hop conspiracies ever.
It's so spooky, guys. Like literally, it's almost playing out like everything Kendrick said is true.
Yeah.
Because you got people coming out the woodworks with receipts. They're not just saying, but they got receipts. They got proof. You know what I'm saying? So, yo.
But you know, Cat, he called it out.
Cat Williams
said this is the year, you know, that these people are going to be exposed for their heinous acts, all right? So we can't forget Cat starting the year off strong. And it looks like no lies were told on his part, okay? Because,
anyway, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Van.
Toya.
We're going to get into this video right now. We're not going to hold y'all any more longer.
Let go.
All right. So this first one.
The first one.
Is pretty much this 17-year-old girl, which, you know, it ain't hard to figure it out. Like, if you look in the comments of any one of these videos or anywhere online, this girl just turned 17, like, I would say 13 days ago now. You know what I'm saying? So, it's safe to say she's still 16. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna let her rock. She's 17 now. This was a video she slipped up. You know what I mean? She pretty much did one of those Freudian slip, if I said it right. But we gonna play the video and y'all gonna see what's going on, alright?
Wait, they said Drake dad follow you?
We do.
Be honest, what do you think about the Drake allegations?
Can't speak on that.
Would you let Drake like you?
That'll be something I can't confess. I mean, not confess, something I can't talk about.
It's not even funny. It's just like, what? She said, he asked, would you let Drake
you?
Yeah. And her response was, it's something I can't confess. But you just confessed though.
Yo.
Like, that's what's crazy. Like what? Like what?
Yo, listen.
Was this an interview?
Listen.
Was this an interview? I don't get it.
I guess she do a lot of go live and shit with this dude or whatnot. So.
Oh, okay.
It was just one of those moments, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
But let's continue. Let's see what's going on.
It's something I can't talk about because dad'll be in the court.
The court. Drake.
What?
You're a victim?
No. Of course not.
Wait, so what you said about why you said it'll be in the court?
Because that'll be something.
Oh, you can't speak about it right now?
That I can't speak about, yeah.
Yo, bro.
There's so many things like wrong with like her reaction. Like she generally seems like confused at his reaction.
Not for nothing, it's giving airhead, bro. It's giving airhead.
I mean,
but she's young. That's what you...
When you're young, like, you know, you're very naive, but she genuinely seemed confused by his reaction.
Yeah, she's like, did I say something wrong?
But then she responds
did
with,
I do something wrong? Was I not supposed to
respond to your question?
Did I use the wrong word?
Yeah, like, she's looking for, like, validation from him, and he's just like, yo, you can't speak about it because it's one thing.
It's one thing if she would have just said, that's something I can't confess, you know, I can't talk about it, or that's not something I could talk about. But
or
to
follow just said
up
no.
With, it's gonna be or just say no.
Yeah.
But then to double down and say it's gonna be in the court.
She like waited, paused, and then responded and said she can't
listen,
confess.
Guys, we're not saying that Drake did anything with this girl. We don't have any proof. This is just opinion. This is just a video we're reacting to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I pray that it ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? I like Drake's music, so I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying? I hate to see anybody go through something like that.
I mean, but at the same time, like, Drake be acting like he's untouchable. Like, a lot of these famous people, you know, the Diddys, the R. Kellys, the Cosbys, the Epsteins, like, everyone just be acting untouchable. He even said it in his song. Like, I'm famous. I would have been.
Yeah, I would have been
got caught for this. Exactly. What? Like, that was like one of the.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And we actually reacted to that. It's in our.
It's
the second video we uploaded.
Yeah, we'll link it in the description box down below because we actually reacted to that. That was crazy that he said that.
That made no sense. There's a lot. Yo, really? We might have to do a video on that. Just break down everything he said that made no sense. Not for real, funny, because there was a couple things he said that made no sense. Like, we plotted for a week and fed you the information. Why would you feed somebody like, when you really think about it, why would you feed someone information about you that's gonna make you look bad? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the level of information, like, bro, it don't make no sense.
It's a lot. We'll unpack it.
We're gonna continue because we got a couple of videos we want to react to. Pretty much we just compiled all the videos that came out recently.
All the allegations about Drake doing some alleged things. Heavy on the alleged, right? Because
it's spooky out here, man. So
that was the end?
Yeah, that was it. Okay. So this next video is pretty much this girl, she pretty much got recruited by Drake's dad, and he was making promises like, yo, Drake's gonna be at the house, come through. You know, we're having a party or whatnot. So she was with her friends. But we're going to play the video. You're going to see what's going on. But again, there's video proof. She was there. You see him getting physical. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say he did anything crazy. But she kept doubling down on, yo, this dude was real creepy.
I want to say that she's not underage in this video. I think she's like 30.
Yeah, she's not underage.
But it's just giving you like thirsty vibes. Like, I don't get vagina and I just want to smell you type ish. But let's hear what she gotta say, her rendition of the story.
Alright, so this is the video where she actually talk about what's going on in the video.
POV. In 2019, you think you're going to Drake's party, but get Dennis instead. 4 years is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper.
Get ready with me while Roy tell the story of the time that I thought I was going to an after party at Drake's, and it ended up being a party at his dad's house. So this was back in 2019. I would like to preface that I was an adult. I was 22 years old. My friends and I are not from LA. We went down and we were able to get like a table at one of like a larger club down in LA. Had fun. And then one of my friends ended up meeting some guy who was like, hey, we like your vibes. Again, we're like not from LA, so this is not like a normal situation from us. And we're like, oh my gosh, how cool. He's like, so there's an after party happening at Drake's house. Like, do you and your friends want to go? And we're like, obviously, like that, yeah. Again, this is like not our normal scenes. We're like, for sure. One thing to note was that it was literally being televised that he was at some like basketball game in Canada, but we were like, he has a private plane. He can fly fly here quickly. Like, that's what's happening. So while we were in line, there was some, like, random, like, crazy man that was trying to, like, talk to us and was being real weird. And there was this private security guard who was helping, like, some celebrity who was there. And his name was Big Money. And Big Money, I know you follow me still. I love you so much. And he was like, hey, back up. And, like, was so sweet to us and was, like, very kind and protecting. But then was like, hey, let me get your number and, like, text me wherever you're going so I know that you're, like, getting there safe. Because we were clearly, like, not a part of this scene. Like, this was, like, not our normal scenario that we're in. So our Uber pulls up and we pretty immediately are like, oh, Drake is not going to be at this party. There were, like, 15 people there. It was not super busy at all. And we're greeted by, it felt like out of a movie. It was this weird, creepy ass butler who was, like, probably even older than Dennis. Weird vibes. And they just kept, like, randomly, like, stopping and then, like, dancing and then continuing on with conversation. So just Dennis was there, which, again, still not from this, like, area. I'm like, still pretty cool. Like, all right, like, for the plot, let's see where this goes. Also, I'd like to preface that, like, I'm not a victim. I just thought it was a crazy story. It was a very weird and, like, uncomfortable situation, but, like, once it got to the point where I was like, this is too much, me and my friends left. So we were really only there for, like, maybe 20 minutes. While we're there, he's just being super, like, handsy and weird. He said some, like, really strange comments, which that's kind of what started leading us to be like, okay, this guy's odd. And, like, clearly Drake's not coming. So, like, we feel like we saw what we needed to see and we're ready to go. One weird thing is there were photos of Drake everywhere. Like, his entire wall is just, like, memorabilia of Drake, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, basically just, like, a weird, creepy old dude with his weird, creepy old butler. So we, after 20 minutes, are like, let's go. This is weird. There's, like, also not enough of us here for us to feel, like, super comfy. So we tried to call an Uber, but he lives, like, way up in the Hollywood Hills, and there was, like, a security guard at the beginning of the neighborhood, and they're like, oh, the security guard won't let us in. He's, like, no joke, like, 1.5 miles up this road. And we're like, what the fuck? So we literally had to walk in the pitch black to get to our Uber because the security guard wouldn't be, like, letting our Uber in. No streetlights at all. So we're walking, a group of, I think it was, like, 5 of us girls. And then all of a sudden we're walking and we see a car coming up from behind us and it slows down and it's the fucking butler. I don't know if I can cuss on here. And he's like, hey girls, you want to get in the car? Like, let me give you a ride. And we're like, no, thank you. And we, like, start running. This happens, like, 2 more times. He keeps, like, making his laps. And, like, we're the only ones walking on the street. Pitch black. So scary. Then all of a sudden we see a figure walking behind us. And we're like, what? Like, what is that? So we start speeding up because we're like, that's so scary. Then the figure starts speeding up. We start running. The figure behind us starts running. So finally, one of my friends just stops and yells, like, what's your problem? And we just hear this, like, sweet girl's voice, and she's like, I'm so sorry, like, I was there, and I was, like, getting kind of scared and freaked out. My friends didn't want to leave, so, like, I left. So it was just this girl walking down the street by herself, and she was trying to, like, keep up with another group of girls to, like, feel safe. And then we were, like, running away from her. So obviously she joined our group, and we made sure that she got home safe. But yeah, that's really it. He was an odd dude and was saying weird things. I'm not going to get into it just because I'm like, I don't know what. I don't know. I'm, like, a little scared. But, like, nothing bad happened. I'm not a victim. It was just a crazy story. And it's, like, one of my favorite fun facts to be like, I peed in Dennis Graham's toilet. So, yeah. And then next time we went to LA, which was, like, only the second time we were out, saw Dennis again. So I think this is just kind of, like, his thing. And we were talking to someone about it, and they're like, oh yeah, no, you never go to a party at Dennis's house. So I think it's just kind of like an LA thing that we were just not aware of. But yeah.
Oh, you know what happens when my head start itching?
Damn.
You never go to a party at Dennis's house. Doesn't that sound familiar?
Bro, that sounds like it's a regular thing, bro.
Bro, when Diddy asks you to party, you have to say...
You gotta tell him no.
No! That's what I got from the end of that video.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So she was in 30. She was 22, which is way younger, but still above the legal age. And I get, like, you know, young girl wanted to go to Drake's after party.
Drake's gonna
dad,
be there.
right?
It's gonna
Excited,
be lit.
pumped. But the way he's like groping her, that was like, he
honestly,
be doing this on a
was
regular.
more detailed than I thought it would have been.
Yeah, I didn't know about the girl running behind them. I thought it was. I honestly thought it was gonna be Drake's
why
dad.
Why the butler doubling back like?
Bro, this butler sound like a guy from the movie Get Out.
That shit really sound like a creepy movie.
Nah, it do. She did say it was like a movie, but the way she described it made the perfect picture in our head that, like, when Dennis Graham asks you to party, you gotta say no.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So what's the next video, baby?
Alright, so this next video, one of my boys actually sent it to me. Apparently Drake is selling out all his properties and trying to, like, flee. I don't know if he's trying to flee the country or some shit, but it's just like, bro, he's selling all his properties in LA, California or whatnot, and
he has properties all around.
Yeah, he got properties everywhere, but
so he's selling all of his properties.
Apparently, we gonna watch a video
in America.
Apparently, he's selling everything. He put his son Adonis and his mom, Adonis' mom, on the flight to go to France. Baby mama, to go to France. So
Drake is leaving the U.S. for good and selling the last property he owns here, which is right down this long driveway behind me in Los Angeles. It's the most expensive home on the market right now in the prestigious 90210 area code at $88 million. So why is Drake selling and leaving? I'm LA luxury realtor Tyler Neal. Let's dive in. Drake spent over a year scouring the LA market for the perfect estate until he bought this one in 2022 for $75 million from singer-songwriter Robbie Williams. Perfect it is, designed and built to meet all the needs of an A-list star like Drake. The home has 25,000 square feet of living space on a 20-acre lot, built into the side of a large secluded hill to provide optimal privacy and security. The Tuscan-style home has 10 bedrooms and 22 bathrooms. Amenities include a wine cellar, a gym, a library, a game room, a movie theater, an 11-car garage, a mosaic tile swimming pool with beautiful city and ocean views, and a hidden tennis court and wine orchard. This would be LA's most expensive home sale so far this year and a major boost to LA's luxury market, which has lagged since the controversial mansion tax went into effect last year, adding an extra 4 to 5% tax to homes sold over $5 million in the city of LA. That means when the home sells, Drake will owe almost $5 million on the mansion tax alone. Drake also sold all 3 of his other LA homes, 2 of which went to Rams star quarterback Matthew Stafford. It's not clear why Drake is leaving, but he's stated that he has no future plans to buy here in the U.S., as he prefers his mansion in hometown Toronto, which he calls the Embassy. We started from the bottom, and now we're not here anymore. But don't worry, Drake, if you ever want to come back, feel free to give me a call.
Yo,
wow.
You know what's crazy?
What?
So I saw a couple dates in there, 2022, 2023. So this is telling me that we're so behind, bro. Like, we're so behind on what's going on. This beef is happening between Drake and Kendrick pretty much 2023, I want to say, going into 2024, because this shit just don't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Overnight. You know what I mean? Because remember, J. Cole and Drake dropped that song talking about we the big three, blah, 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 first.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what kind of Kendrick was like, nah, I know, F the big threes.
It's just big me.
Right.
Right.
So, I feel like he's selling off his property 2022, 2023, like, trying to get out of the U.S.
He trying to get out of getting
I feel like
extradited.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on that he probably trying to...
That's not being brought to the forefront.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, him selling his properties is super suspect, especially after the
all of them? Like, what's going on?
All the allegations
keep in mind,
that certain made about him.
Yeah,
and all the allegations coming out with these young girls talking about, they can't speak on certain stuff, or just,
crazy, man.
daddy moving weird or whatever. I just feel like Yeah, he's definitely trying to escape something. He about to be on the plane with Diddy.
Allegedly.
Yo, it would be mad crazy if Drake got arrested before Diddy. That would be
crazy.
Different. Allegedly, if he did all these things,
Yeah.
But I just feel like
definitely for me, I feel like, because remember, different countries have different laws pertaining to certain things, right? Like you might go somewhere and the legal age is 14. Where here is like 8. You know what I'm saying? So there might be different rules. I don't really know much about Canada or whatnot, but
I didn't even think about that.
This is
but
spooky,
something
man.
is definitely going down. The fact that he's selling his properties and putting Shorty on a plane with, his son. It could also be, it could be a safety precaution. He is rich. He can sell his houses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Right.
It's just not normal.
It's just the timing
it's just
of the whole
to do it like that. Like, everything all at once.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't let you have that one.
There was one. Was there one more?
Yeah, it is. So
it's two more.
I think it's.
It was this one and the comedian.
Oh yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
It's so much.
That's what I'm saying. Like the timing of it all is wild for sure.
It's crazy. All right, so this next one. Shout out to Urban Legend, man. This guy got a lot of information. So this video is right here by Urban Legend. I'm gonna just play it for y'all and we'll react to it at the same time. Pretty much it says LA woman claims that Drake recruited her classmates to his private Tinder.
Can I have a private Tinder?
11s, you know what it is, bro? Let's talk about it. Drake is having the worst week of his life, I'm sure. Every headline that comes out, it just makes him look worse and worse and worse. This is no different, man. This woman right here, she's in her 30s. She's saying that she went to high school with a bunch of different girls, and she's calling for her classmates to come forward and speak about the experiences that she had when Drake used to send people to the high school to recruit her and her classmates to come to parties at his house when they were 16 and 17 years old. I'm going to let you guys hear what this woman had to say, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you guys my opinion on it.
Rich women between like 28 and 33 right now living in LA who have had interactions with Drake can bring him down. They can be the nail in the coffin. So listen, I went to high school between 2011 and 2015, okay? In that time, and I went to a very rich, white, private high school. And during that time, I heard of girls or girl sisters going to Drake's house. We're in high school, okay? And maybe they weren't freshmen, but still, you're still 16 to maybe 18-year-olds, but you're 16, 17 years old going to this grown-ass man's house. If you look up his fucking birth year and look up those years, he was between 27 and 29. He was 29 in 2015. So I know that there are a lot of people out there, maybe with some memories, that it's hard to look back on and be like, holy I was a child. And there was a power dynamic, and this is me being taken advantage of. But you guys need to step up and cancel Drake and just end it. Just end his shit.
She said
there's a lot of emotion behind what she's saying, bro.
Yeah, she clearly seen some stuff going on at her high school, and she's really trying to encourage these young girls that allegedly went to Drake's house while they were in high school. She's trying to have them come forward, but that's crazy. This 17,
but she wasn't one of them.
I don't believe so.
I don't think she said she was
heard.
Yeah.
Like, maybe hung out.
Maybe friends. She got friends and stuff like that.
Right, because she said they were at a rich,
right.
Prestigious, private high school.
Right.
Like, why are high school girls being recruited to Drake's house allegedly? You know what I'm saying? You got to throw the alleged word in here because this is crazy. This is like, is Drake the next?
It's crazy.
R. Kelly?
Yo.
Kendrick opened the floodgates. Matter of fact, I can't even say Kendrick opened the floodgates. Drake opened the floodgates for himself.
Yeah.
Kendrick is just, allowing us to swim through,
what's really going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kendrick got the magnifying glass on.
Word.
All the BS.
Word, because what?
Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
What?
This is crazy, man.
It's the more that I'm hearing these stories, the more that it's just it's making me you really cannot idolize these celebrities, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
It's just But why does it always gotta lead back to like young kids, you know what I'm saying? Like the innocence,
my head itching.
The naiveness of like, why does it have to lead back to them? Like, it's bro, crazy. You got all the money in the world, and instead of like helping kids better themselves, you want to like
take advantage.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. So we got one more for you guys. We don't want to keep you too late, but damn, this shit is heavy, man.
It's a lot, bro.
Like, I'm trying to push through it, but yo, I'm pretty sure y'all can feel the vibes. Like, yo,
it's a lot.
It's crazy because it's like,
not looking good for Drake, man. Not at all.
All right, so this is the last one, y'all.
Episode 141 of his podcast, and he let the world know way back then that Drake liked girls that were underage, and the whole industry knew about it. I want you guys to hear this audio from Shane Gillis, comedian Shane Gillis, and he says that he had good information back then, back in 2019, that Drake liked little girls, and he said it was pretty much, you know, known in the industry. The public just didn't know about it, and he predicted that 5 years from then, Drake will be going through some R. Kelly type of allegations. Check this out right here. Let's listen to this.
That reminds me, I do want to say this. I want to be on the record. Drake's going to be, he's on that R. Kelly tip. You think so? Drizzy Drake likes him young. What? He does. This is somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you got to say
it's
something.
Not even,
Louis,
yo,
that whole thing?
yo. It's not even funny, bro.
He said on the record?
He wants to be on the record.
Damn.
He wants to be on the record.
This is a comedian. This was 5 years before now. He predicted that this would happen to Drake, and it's happening. And he's putting him on the status of R. Kelly.
Wait, so is he the mole?
Bruh. What's his name?
Yo, we might have figured something out.
Gills? He might be the mole, bruh.
We might have figured something out.
He might be the mole, bruh.
He knows Birdman. He got Birdman's phone number. He knows personal shit about Drake.
And he wants it on
He wants to be on the record.
Damn.
Maybe they silenced his thing from then. Like, you know what I mean? You know how the industry is.
Let's sign an NDA or something.
So if you guys didn't know, pretty much, side note, pretty much with the beef going on with Drake and Kendrick, it kind of came to a halt, or you could say it's over, because UMG, the record label, got on the call with Drake and Kendrick and Weeknd and all of them and kind of say, you know, let's put the beef to a halt because it's kind of ruining Drake's image, and they got a lot of money invested in him. Apparently, he signed some $4 million deal with them back in 22. So
360.
Yeah, crazy, man. So they basically stepped in and waved the white flag for Drake, so he definitely lost. So, you know what I mean? Let's continue.
I mean, we didn't need them to confirm that he lost.
That. Like it was looking, that was bad. It was bad. All right, let's see what Shane's saying.
He's on that R. Kelly tip. You think so? Drizzy Drake likes him young. What? He does. This is somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you know, you got to say something. Like, remember Louis, that whole thing? Yeah. And, like, we knew about that. Yeah. And we were just like, I don't know. Drizzy Drake's into the young ones. He's going to get got in the next 5 years. Oh. Unfortunately. Love me some Drizzy Drake, dude. Dude. I drunk texted Birdman.
Yo, I'm going to leave it right there, y'all. This video's getting kind of long, but damn. What do y'all think? I want to know what y'all thoughts are, man.
He said he drunk texted
Birdman. Yeah, so that's just more information. Like, yo, he got their number. Like, he dialed in. He's not just some random guy saying, oh yeah, Birdman, Drake, just calling the names. Like, nah, he got Birdman's number. He texted him. Birdman responded to him.
For those of you that don't know who Birdman is, you know, before Drake had OVO, he was signed to Young Money with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne is, you know, under Birdman, yeah, Cash Money, Young Money, all under the same label. So, yeah, Birdman will have some information on Drake. You feel what I'm saying? You know.
But I don't think Birdman would rat out Drake, though.
Nah, definitely not. I don't even think he confirmed that he got the information from Birdman. He just said he drunk texted Birdman. Let's listen and see what.
Let's go. I was going to end it right here, but let's go. This is crazy.
He gave you the gossip? Then he hit me the, what's up, homeboy, the next day. I haven't had the heart to reply. So,
So you're getting good info that he's fucking.
Birdman did not supply with that info. That's just a separate story. Separate breaking
never
news.
accused the Birdman.
Separate on the ticker. Also on the ticker. drunk texted Birdman. He replied. I didn't reply because I'm ashamed.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Trump texted the Birdman?
No. I did.
It's like, what the f*** going on?
Drunk texted.
Oh,
I got
okay,
hammered and I was like, dude, let's see if Birdman will FaceTime us.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So
Chipped a tooth, though.
you're calling for people to fight. You're calling for people to take him down, dude.
Drizzy Drake?
Yeah.
Nah, I love Drake.
Really?
I hate to see him.
You would defend
I like Drake.
pederast.
But
How
I
young?
don't think he's a pedophile. He
Just
just
like-
likes young girls.
Okay, how young? Again.
Post like 17.
Ah, dude, that's a pedophile, bro.
No, it's not.
What?
Like, it's not a pedophile. I was like pre-pubescent. If I was
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the guy with that itch. You don't think he's
think he's
maybe going to Thailand and
think
being
he's
like,
Kells.
whoa, I didn't know.
I think he's on that Kells tip.
The Kells one's like 13 and 12.
All right, well, that's a little young.
Kells dated Aaliyah, bro.
Kells is a little young.
You're telling me Drake is JoJo Siwa?
I think Drake
JoJo Siwa is like
I
an
don't even know what
8-year-old
that
pop sensation.
I think Drizzy Drake likes him young.
Youngsters.
Right around that.
So you're allowed to fucking 7? What's the point of 18? Why does everyone...
They just picked that
Does
number.
he think he, like, does his tour and, like, how
I think they had, like, screenshots of him.
coming back to Texas again.
Yeah. A very specific date.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's just
I believe, like, Texas,
that girl's
I think
birthday.
Texas 16 is
Texas is young, dude.
Yeah, Texas is like, whatever.
I'm young down there. Speaking
So before we continue, I want to point out a couple things that I thought were key in that first part of that, and we're going to continue with that and let you guys hear the rest. One of the first things I thought that was key was that this dude is texting Birdman, which means he has industry relationships, and he's been hearing this behind the scenes. Another part of that is him saying that people know that Drake likes him young back then, and he was saying that, he doesn't think Drake, at that time, he didn't think Drake liked him at like 13 years old, 14 years old. But we have this image of Drake on a yacht with Millie Bobby Brown when she was 13 years old and he was 31 years old. We also have another image where it seems like there's some type of relationship. If you look at the caption on this photo right here, what Millie Bobby Brown posted when she took a picture with Drake. So we don't know if Drake likes him that young, but there's some evidence that suggests maybe that could be a truth. So I thought those were two things that were key to point out. Another thing, we talked about this in a live stream last night. You know, how these guys talked about Drake loves Texas because Texas age of consent is young. I did some fact checking. I got some information that, the age of consent in Texas is actually 17, not 16. But people in my chat did say last night in the live stream.
Bro, I didn't know that about Texas.
Bro, I didn't know that about Texas either.
That's foul, man.
It makes sense. Drake, we think Drake loved Texas because, there's thick women in Texas, and that's what he usually talks about.
Yo.
He even have a song called Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, right? But now I'm thinking that song is related to him, the age range, underage girls. Like, I'm looking at everything with a different lens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
facts. Because
I feel
R.
like
Kelly had a lot of those kind of songs where you think he talking about this, but after all the allegations, you start seeing you're young, but you're ready.
Right.
Like,
it's not funny, but the way you say that.
nah, because
the way you say that.
Bro, think about it.
Yeah.
We grown, so we thinking, he's talking about people our age group. So
right.
When you really look at it,
look at the lyrics and stuff like that and break it down.
Manipulation tactics.
Yeah, but it's I see what he's saying about, like, it really didn't make no sense for him to bring up that he drunk texted Birdman. That's why the guy kind of was like, oh, well, you got this from Birdman. He kind of like doubled back and was like, nah, he didn't tell me that, and then he was just like, it's a separate thing. But he did say that people in the industry at that time knew about this. That you see what I'm saying?
It's
like,
a very scary thing because look, it's not just Drake. It's not just R. Kelly. There's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that people idolize. And not for nothing, I'm gonna open y'all mind up right now. It could be females on those lists too that do weird shit. You know what I'm saying? With same situation, underage kids.
I just hate
this is a tough video for me to really sit and like discuss because
it makes you think about like, dang, when I was 16, like I just wanted to like play with my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen. I'm gonna end it right here. I want y'all in the comments. This is a tough video. I probably won't be making any more videos like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is too much, bro.
It is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to digest.
For me, it's just
and it's heavy to react to. Bro. We probably didn't expect.
It's important though.
It is important to bring awareness to this, because it's serious. You know what I'm saying? This is all alleged, but there are receipts for a lot of these allegations.
Yeah. And not to go into traffic, and stuff like that too. So it's a lot of stuff, man.
But we want to know what you guys think about these Drake allegations down below. We just lost our light. Anyway, we love you guys for watching, and thank you so much for your support. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And smash that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
This should be our thing, like we love y'all type. That's corny. Yo, get out of here.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.